Good morning. It's Wednesday. It's 7:19. I'm a bit intimidated because I feel this time there's gonna be a bit more or more something intimate, awkward, I don't know, big. I think it was the last time when I was talking about my inability to let joy in or feel joy. And oh my gosh, like this last week has been just so powerful. Okay, let me just like rephrase this. So next Monday is the bank holiday here in London. So me and my partner, tomorrow we are heading out for a little weekend trip, and we've both been waiting for that for a really, really long time, and we're really excited about it. And it's gonna be like a proper offline. We're just gonna be offline and rest and exercise and sleep and chill, and it's gonna be gorgeous, be by the nature or in the nature, etc. And so this morning, as I was writing my morning pages, I realized that I feel terrible. I feel so anxious, like my whole nervous system is like amped up. I feel guilty. I feel like the world is collapsing over me. And I mean, that is quite a common feeling for me. And I started to think, like, am I not allowed? Like, is there a part of me that's saying, like, no, you're not allowed to have this, which is like insane. But this is like, I'm saying these insane things out loud. Like, I don't even believe these myself, but I'm just like, what? But so I did like a list, obviously, like what are the things I want to have done before the trip. And I've been really proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself because I've been doing some really hard work and also getting a lot of things done that I've been kind of, the avoiding. You keep off like on your to-do list. There's like 10 things and you never get to the last one. And then, well, I'll do it tomorrow and I'll do it tomorrow. And then like a week or a month or several months go by and then still it's like, yeah, it's on the list. I'll get to it tomorrow. And then you never don't. So even these kind of things that have been really kind of weighing me down, I had a really powerful moment like that last Friday when I just decided that, the handbrake is off. I feel like I'm living my life with the handbrake on. Always kind of overthinking, like already, like, for example, if I'm contacting somebody, I'm kind of like overthinking in my mind, like, okay, I need to write the message like this. So, and that is like, that is mad. And also that is really disrespectful towards the other person. Like, I don't want anybody to reach out to me in a way like, hey, I wonder if she gets like angry or intimidated, or, I mean, obviously it's nice to be considerate, but that's like borderline manipulation in a way. So anyway, so instead of like overthinking ahead, I just like, no, I'll just write the message. Hey, but sorry for being late, or, hey, I'm catching up with you. I wonder if you could, or we need to cancel, whatever it is. But instead just like, and see what happens. And obviously it's been good. Oh, and then there was one person that I was like, oh yeah. This is why we're not collaborating. But yeah. everything is kind of coming together. We're building those river banks with my intern, Kate, and it's remarkable how, and also just because we are kind of like starting to understand how long and how much effort and energy, because time and energetic effort are not also always the same. Sometimes something that is like short amount of time can be very, very energy consuming. Well, if it's intense. But anyway, so it's been good. And at the same time, because the album is getting closer, album release, I've been having this conversation with myself, was trying to stay and remain open for the final lessons that the universe is bringing to me and curating to me. Yeah, before the album release, like what is there for me to still learn? And I think it's this, just to go and do things and trust that it's gonna be okay. And again, with the intern, I am constantly understanding better and better how much I need to constantly be my like masculine energy, the riverbank energy, instead of the flowing river. And at the same time, we've been now finally returning back to the Abbey Road recordings, because I've had to kind of put them a little bit on the back burner. And there are parts that I'm like not fully satisfied with. I guess that's always how it's gonna be. But there are also parts that it's like insane how good it sounds and how good it feels. And it's like this reminder, like, whoa, I created that, and I was offered that opportunity, and I decided to take the leap. I chose the closest people to work with. I brought those people in because I know them. I've lived such a life that I've come to know these incredible people. And they wanted to come. And I wrote this music and they played it, and I sang it and played it too, and it sounds incredible. And kind of, it's almost like I don't remember who I am. Yeah. So I'm at the same time in this like utterly terrified, nerve-wracking place, like a trembling little bunny or rat, just like freezing. I mean, freeze mode is my, yeah, freeze gang. But, and then there's part of me just like surfing on the waves of life, like this is incredible and I'm in love with everything. And I obviously I do understand where the kind of the crazy kind of duality comes from, and that's what I'm healing. That's what I'm still healing. That part of myself, that trembling little mouse or a weasel, trembling little weasel. But yeah, But going back to the beginning, it is interesting that I am allowed to rest and recover, even if everything on my kilometer list of trying to control everything in this world is unfinished, and I can get back to it next Tuesday, and I can have a beautiful, wonderful, restful, charging, joyful, enjoyable, empowering, healing trip with my partner. I don't know if anybody else, of course I'm not that special, like we all go through the same things, but I wonder how are you kind of experiencing this kind of duality? How are you experiencing this kind of duality, and what thoughts do you have? Joy and rest. So kind of joy and rest, because those are also like, you can't be joyful and energetic if you don't rest, but how can you also rest joyfully? Resting joyfully. And then kind of go back and also work and get that stuff done you want to get. And also do that with self-respect and dignity and joy. I mean, dignity is a bit difficult word, because sometimes you just anyway, I'm over time. Today I get back to trusting and take the handbrake off again. This is the decision I need to make many times a day, and I get those things done that are the most important things, one thing at a time, without trying to control the outcome. Just one step at a time. All right, this was a long one. Thanks for this. Bye.